Hello, taxpayers, which that includes entrepreneurs as well. So, I am going to try to keep this very short and sweet, and I'm going to try to answer some questions. Every year, I say I'm going to do it, so this year I'm actually doing it. I want you to make sure you like the video, subscribe to my YouTube. If you have comments, put comments down below. But let's get started. Number one, you can only file for the jobs that you worked in 2021. You cannot go back and grab just any W 2 from any time or say, oh, I forgot this one, I'm going to report it this year. That is a red flag. Let me tell you how that works. Just like you receive a W 2, every company has to turn in all of the W 2s that they submit. That's how they track it. So if you go back and pull something from another year, they can compare it, and that's how easily you can be caught, audited, and you end up having to owe money. So number one, no, you cannot pull random W-2s to put in your tax return because you missed them the year before. The next thing I get all the time, people are always picking up kids and they're always trying to get the maximum refund. Let's make some sense. A few $1,000s is not worth the IRS coming back, throwing out your return, making you pay, giving you penalties, and once they're in your business, they stay in your business, meaning you go on their radar and they're watching everything you do. So don't pick up anybody's children. Let me explain that to you as well. A lot of people that try to pick up extra kids, those are people that sometimes get benefits. If the children that you're trying to carry are not on your benefits, you're easier to get caught. And I'm telling you, it's not worth it. Number three, let's address these businesses. Okay, we all know we have a hustle. And when our jobs don't pay, yes, especially people of color, we going to make some money. Okay, that's what we're going to do. But you want to make sure that everything makes sense. You cannot go on your Schedule C, which is now a Schedule 1. TurboTax lets you guys play with things, and y'all think because you're playing with it that you're professionals when you're not. And I am not down in anybody's hustle, but doing taxes on the side, if you don't know what you're doing, you can really mess up. The Tax Cut and Job Act of 2017 changed a lot of things. So now you're not getting all of the breaks that you used to. For example, if you do hair and you're not set up as a S corp or a corporation so that you can file your taxes like a business, you no longer get a discount for doing hair in your home. And I know that on my side, my professional software asks me a lot more questions about my entrepreneurs that it never used to ask. If it's doing that for me, I know TurboTax is asking more questions. You know why? Because they're getting ready to scrutinize what you do even more. The government always wants money, and it is greedy, and it's going to get money. Think about it. Al Capone was bought down because of tax evasion, meaning the government will find a way to get you, especially if they feel like you're making money that they do not receive. They paid out a lot of money in stimulus. There are a lot of people that got those PPP loans. So those were all ways of finding out how many entrepreneurs and side hustlers we have out here. And how is it that we're not capitalizing on that money? So guess what? They're going to be looking at any and everything. And you got to make sure that your numbers are clear all the way through. You can't make a whole bunch of money over here to qualify for that car, that house, and then turn around on your tax return and report something else and think it will not catch up. I have a video where I talk about it. The numbers don't lie and they must add up. So you want to make sure, entrepreneurs, that when you're doing this entrepreneurial thing, don't get out here on your Schedule C and say you made $5,000, but you had $20,000 worth of expenses. Where did you get the expenses? How did you fund them? There are some things that we're out here doing, and by we, I mean you guys, the non-professionals that just don't make sense. And just because you're not caught today doesn't mean you won't get caught. Do business better. Do business right. Do business. It's been your girl, the Queen Bee, saying stop this tax foolishness. Don't do it. Stop going to these people who don't know what they're doing, who are playing. Do it right. Do it right. Get it right. Do it the first time. Give your girl a call. Bye bye.